Our primary character, Mo Fun, a junior high student in his third year, is first introduced to us at the beginning of the novel. He was anxious about the entrance exam he had to take, but it wasn't because he wasn't doing well in class. Rather, it was because the subject was magic. He joins this academy. All third graders will soon enroll in the coveted School of Magic, but they must first pass a challenging test exam. Mo Fun explains that 3 months ago, he was resting in the mountains when he was greeted by an enigmatic old man who gave him a necklace. As a result, he didn't have enough time to study, according to him. As a result, his peers constantly annoy and tease him for being the student who is most likely to fail and embarrass him for being the worst in the class. The next boy we meet is Mu Bei, who is the antithesis of Mo Fun, the most popular student in his class, and a member of a family that specializes in ice magic. Although his father has always been very modest and does all is necessary for the sake of his son, he is waiting outside after school. Regarding his son's future, he is still concerned. Mo Fun's father tells his son that he has found him a job as a delivery driver, which he may perform in place of magic, as he has poor grades and insufficient points to enter the School of Magic. However, Mo Fun begs his father and assures him that he would work even harder to get into the school. In response, his father reassures him not to worry and promises to do everything in his power to ensure his acceptance into the magic school. Mo Fun overheard his father talking to his supervisor as he and a friend were making their way home. The Mu family, the wealthiest and most influential family in the city, is led by him. However, especially when it comes to Mo Fun's family, this family has an embarrassing personality. We learn from a flashback scene that they have known the Mu family for a considerable amount of time. Mo Fun also spent a lot of time with the Mu family's daughter when he was younger. The girl then decided that she didn't like her family's methods and wanted to leave one day. She approaches Mo Fun for assistance in escaping after sneaking out. Mo Fun is thrilled to be attending the School of Magic when his father tells him later, but he makes no mention of having to give up their own house. Instead, he informs Mo Fun that after enrolling in the Magic Academy, he will be renting out their home. But Mo Fun is aware of the genuine story because he witnessed the man previously speaking with the boss. Everyone begins their first day of magic school the next day, where they will all be required to activate their elemental powers. The rarest powers you can earn. According to some of the students who talk about the elemental powers they acquire after going through the awakening process, are lightning and fire. Everyone is given a badge by the teacher to wear, and as they gain their strength, it will glow in accordance with the element they are most powerful in. For instance, red would represent fire, blue would represent ice, and gold would represent wind. Everyone advises Mo Fun not to be astonished if he can't be awakened, making fun of him for being the sole student who failed the tests. To disclose their elemental power, each pupil must place their hand on the stone. Mu Bei is the first to use the stone, and like the rest of his family, he was given the ice power. Once you have attained the elemental power, the badge will display stars to indicate your degree of proficiency. Most people, however, don't start out with a lot of stars, whereas Mu Bei already has 1 star, demonstrating his outstanding ability. Until the teacher calls out Mo Fun's name and the other students start laughing, stating he would be given the worst power for failing the exam. The other students alternately use the stone. Mo Fun then enters the room, crosses his arms, and places his hand on the stone in front of the class. He doesn't know how to use the stone, which is why the others are still making fun of him, but the teacher teaches him. Eventually, nothing occurs. Then, because a student in the classroom next door has acquired the purple talent, which is lightning, the entire class is diverted. Along with the element of fire, it is regarded as the most elusive talent. When everyone has left the classroom, Mo Fun closes his eyes and the stone begins to glow purple. However, it also begins to glow red, signifying that Mo Fun has also acquired the lightning ability, which has never been seen before, making him the most powerful student in the school. However, nobody noticed since they were preoccupied with the nearby student who also had access to lightning power. However, they can clearly see that Mo Fun now possesses the fire element. The other pupils are shocked when the teacher congratulates him because they all anticipated that he would receive one of the worst elements. As soon as Mo Fun realizes he has just acquired the lightning power, he begins to giggle internally. However, everyone assumes he exclusively possesses the fire element. 2 months later, the teacher informs all of the pupils that they will awaken to 7 stars, which they must learn to manage by concentrating in order to create a star path, which will enable them to access their full power. The instructor requests that Mu Bei show them how to line up the stars. Mu Bei is the top-ranked student in the class because he has already earned 5 stars. Class. Mo Fun, however, only has 1 star. He hasn't made any progress with his element, so they all tease him and laugh, saying he's embarrassing the rest of the class. He only has 1 star next to his badge, though, because it only reflects his fire element and not his other lightning power, which has 6 stars in which he has yet to grasp the 7th star. Later, in the park, Mo Fun runs into his sister. Without a wheelchair, his sister cannot properly navigate the streets. The criminals have grabbed her wheelchair, but Mo Fun notices and starts making fun of his sister. He approached the goons and requested the wheelchair back. However, they told him to leave immediately or they would render him helpless like his sister. When he becomes enraged, he uses the stars to unleash his full strength. He was able to create the star path and activate the 7th star. Mo Fan attacks the thugs with his lightning power while they beg for forgiveness and flee in terror. When Mu Bei sees the family's head, they talk about his 5-star skills, and the boss is happy with Mu Bei's advancement. He inquires about Mo Fan, and Mu Bei responds that Mo Fan only has a 1-star rating and is known as the worst magician in the school. The supervisor informed Mu Bei that they would need to find a means to remove Mo Fan from the class and ensure that he fails the upcoming test. The following day, when Mu Bei inquires as to how he intends to get Mo Fan expelled from the school, he says that they would utilize this small stone, also known as a magic stone, which has the ability to absorb energy, to ensure that Mo Fan receives a grade worse than a D on his upcoming test. However, Mo Fan has been honing his firepower and has the potential to employ 5 stars, so their plan might not go as planned. In order to convince the Mu family that he is a deserving magician and needs to attend the School of Magic, he claims that it is still not good enough and that his fire energy is too low, so he starts to concentrate more than ever before. The teacher informs the class that they will be tested on how powerful they have become over the past few months on the day of the exam. They will utilize a crystal ball to test their abilities. The glow of the ball will indicate the level of power they have attained. And if the appropriate amount of glow appears, they are now sufficiently powerful. All of the students form a line and start testing their abilities. Muning Zhou, the best student in the school, has been chosen to demonstrate the exam before the other students take it. The other pupils are shocked as she uses the crystal to display the strength of her ice magic. As everyone begins to use the ball, their power levels are revealed. Some of them receive both A's and B's. When Mu Bai finally gets his turn, he earns the highest grade possible, S, which is the final result. Then Mo Fan's name is called out to gauge his strength. Mo Fan only receives a B after the boss instructs the examiner to place the magic stone under the crystal ball in order to absorb Mo Fan's true power when he is called out. Since Mo Fan is confident that his power is considerably greater than this, he is skeptical and suspects that something is amiss. Mo Fan then makes another use of the ball, and this time he succeeds in smashing the stone. After witnessing Mo Fan's second attempt, his new teacher decided that the crystal must be faulty and informed them of this, prompting the inspector to replace it. And when we switch the ball, we can fully see Mo Fan's true potential. They awarded him S grade as a result, making his classmates happy. He continues by informing the examiners that he would also like to take the optional examination. He surprises his students by revealing his genuine fire elemental abilities to them at this point. He is currently regarded as the most powerful person in his class. The head of the Mu family, Mu Jua, then presents Mo Fan with a ring as a token of his gratitude for earning an S rating, begs him to put their personal disagreements aside, and extends an invitation to work for him and represent the Mu family. However, Mo Fan seizes the chance to warn him that, like his family's treatment of his father, he and the rest of his family are disgusting trash who go around degrading other people. Mo Fan is instructed by the teacher to cool up and apologize to Mu Juno. Mo Fan, however, refuses to apologize and reminds them of what the Mu family did to them 3 years prior. The teacher is told by the Mu family that he ought to be expelled for being impolite to visitors. But the teacher insisted that until the dispute went too far, he could not be punished for simply engaging in one. Mo Fan is so challenged to a duel by Mu Mai. The head of the Mu family then announced that he would combat Wang, his foster son, instead, and Mo Fan agreed to the contest. However, because they are not yet old enough and the school would not permit it, this duel can only take place in 2 years. 2 years later, the new semester starts, and the instructor welcomes the students to the exclusive class reserved only for the highest ranked magi. There, they will acquire special relics called magic EQs that will significantly enhance their training. The class's top 4 pupils will get 1 month to use the EQ. However, the instructor informs Mo Fan that he will only be permitted to use the EQ equipment for 10 days as a result of the dispute he had with the Mu family. However, Mo Fan also has another EQ in the form of the necklace the elderly man gifted him. When Ms. Tang Yu, his instructor, pays a visit to Mo Fan, she informs him that this necklace is the most potent relic and was once believed to be extinct. She informed him that he should treasure the necklace since it is an EQ growth kind that absorbs all kinds of souls and spirits and continues to grow your skills. The kids travel to the highlands to meet the army commander and receive some basic instruction. They believed this because the Army's commander wanted them to take part in an activity called the hunting program, where they would have to hunt down actual adversaries and use their wizard abilities. Mo Fun and the group then begin working on a variety of projects until they stumble to a cave. They were instructed to find a bracelet that the Army's commander misplaced in the cave. But within are the wolves with one eye. It was the one-eyed wolf, the commander informed them. But that was a lie, as the wolf's real name is the spirit wolf, and it was instructed to be gentle with the kids in order to thoroughly test their abilities. They all enter the cave and eventually encounter the enormous wolf. Aside from Mubi, who summons the monster with his ice magic, the majority of the students are terrified. Mo Fun then moves promptly to assist a young woman who had the courage to confront the beast. Mo Fun led her outside the cave since he realized she couldn't hurt the animal. But the same girl dashed back inside to demonstrate her mettle as a mage. Even her second try, though, failed to harm the monster, and the student with the lightning power intervened just in time to save her. Mu Bai makes a second effort, but is unsuccessful and is knocked to the ground. Mo Fun then rushes into the cave just in time, activating his stars to test his power. He blasts fireballs at the beast using the fire element, which unlocked level 2 ignite and put him there. The teachers looking down are shocked by this. The commander informs the other instructors that he can no longer control the wolf because it is no longer responding to his commands. Thus, there may be a risk to the students. In order to save them, they descend. The beast had gotten out of hand. In order to safeguard the other pupils, Mo Fun and his companion Zhang Zio lure the beast into the cave. Zhang Zio was knocked to the ground as the beast attacked him after they had both lured him in. The spirit wolf is then defeated for the first time by Mo Fun using both of his skills. After killing the beast, his necklace begins to absorb the spirit's energy, enhancing his power. As the spirit wolf's power is equal to that of the genuine one-eyed wolf, his teacher tells him he's shocked that a student was able to fight the animal. All students will receive test results because the assignment was finished, thanks to Mo Fun. However, Mo Fun is more concerned with unleashing his full strength than he is with the adulation. As soon as he killed the creature, he was able to access level 2 fire and discovered just how effective it was. He therefore aspires to have his lightning ability reach level 2. He is aware of all the information Ms. Yang gave him regarding the necklace, which enables him to absorb numerous souls. He makes the decision to become a hunter in order to further develop the necklace and so increase his abilities. Mo Fun then enters the city to join the hunter group. He approaches a stranger within the hunter's hall and inquires about joining the city hunters. He informs Mo Fun that there is a long waiting list to join and that they will only admit wizards with at least a fire power. How about the lightning power? Mo Fun asks him. The man answers, you shouldn't lie to try and join and to tell the truth, to which the woman responds. The man, who appears to think that Mo Fun genuinely lacks the lightning power, says that only one wizard in 1000 acquires this element. Mo Fun departs while he is speaking to him. The hunter's leader tells his followers to only recruit hunters with some prior experience because he is sick of all the low-ranking wizards who keep applying to the city hunters. Mo Fun responds by saying he doesn't have a hunter certificate when they eventually approach him and ask for it. They advise him to leave because they don't want novice hunters, only experienced ones. They are shocked when he reveals that he is a lightning power wizard because they have never seen one in person, as they are extremely uncommon. He uses his lightning talent to create the star path when they ask him to demonstrate it. Fanmo, he says, is my name. They advise Mu Fun to remain behind because he's just a new member, but the leader admits him into the city hunters and says that they have a task at a nearby school where the monsters have attacked. But he says he wants to go on this expedition with them. Mu Fun then understands that the school the monsters attacked is his sister's school. He phones her, and she responds that everything is okay. However, the monsters have already abducted the other students. After arriving on the area and beginning an investigation, Mu Fun encounters the one-eyed beast, who appears to be incredibly powerful. He engages the beast in combat, and thankfully it flees before the rest of the crew, who now show why they are regarded as the top hunters. The youngest member of the group erred in her use of her abilities at that point. The Mo Fun's lightning abilities, however, allowed him to defeat the beast. The beast was completely rendered helpless, protecting the girl from harm. All of them express gratitude to Mo Fun for saving her life and welcoming him into the group. Mo Fun starts to blend in nicely with the gang and develops into a dependable hunter. In order to compete in the duel with Mo Fun, the Mu family has been training Wang, the strongest male ice magician. Yang asks the boss why he chose him to battle Mo Fun as the mage, and the boss responds that it's to celebrate him turning 18 so that he may bring the entire family to the celebration. Yu Min, a classmate of Mo Fun's, begs him to meet him after school while still at school. The class's strongest mage agrees to her request and assists her in exploring the region when she reveals that she has heard rumors about unusual things occurring at this location. He informs her that this is the genuine one-eyed wolf that the city hunters have been looking for all this time after they come across another one-eyed wolf, but this one was different. He promised to provide the team's other members the location, but Ju Min had already called the police. When the phone started to ring, the wolf immediately began to pursue them. Therefore, Mo Fun makes every effort to deal with the beast. He makes a number of strong attacks, but he is unable to subdue the beast. At that time, Kai Tang, one of the city hunters, leaves the city. She is a member of the Mu family and an ice mage. Then Minju informed her that Mo Fun was engaged in combat with the one-eyed wolf, and they hurried over to assist him just in time to stun the animal. Because he saw Mo Fun when he was younger and she caught him through the window, Kai Tang is aware of her. She then informed Wang that their uncle was insulted by Mo Fun, who goes to the School of Magic. Wang is startled that he has only recently met Mo Fun because this is the opponent he would be facing in a duel. When Mo Fun flees, she phones the city hunters and informs them that the wolf has been domesticated but needs Fun Mo's lightning power to be rendered helpless. He joins all the other hunters when he gets there, and they want him to utilize the lightning power on the wolf. However, after activating his ability, the wolf turns red and eventually becomes a class known as a general, becoming much more powerful. Because the odds are in their favor, some decide to withdraw and depart. But the captain is adamant that they should make an effort to stop it. If they simply do nothing, as many lives are in danger. At this point, everyone joins forces and exerts all of their power to restrain the beast, but it proves to be incredibly resilient, and the wolf keeps becoming stronger despite the fact that they are incredibly skilled mages. After that, they all find themselves in a tight spot, and Mo Fun makes the decision to stun the wolf using the power of lightning. He is able to keep it up for a while, but the beast is still much more powerful than him, so he is still no match for it. So the only person who can save them is this guy who just emerges out of nowhere. Mr. Yang is the strongest water magician in all of Asia. Mr. Yang defeats the creature with the help of his highly developed water element and commends Mo Fun for having the courage to challenge the one-eyed wolf. Mo Fun then takes the wolf's soul in order to gain a higher level of strength. The director offers him some encouragement as the day of his duel with Wang gets closer. However, he is also concerned since he is not very confident that he would succeed. The event's special prize for the winner is its true goal, the director explains to him. They will have access to the Sacred Spring, a location where mages' abilities can be significantly enhanced. This helps Mo Fun understand how Mr. Yang was able to reach the advanced level wizard, as he must have traveled to the Holy Springs to do so. Mo Fun is now really interested in winning this competition, but it seems that no one believes in him. Even his childhood friend warns him not to show up tomorrow since Wang won't hold back and she doesn't want to witness him getting wounded. Mo Fun, however, argues that since Wang is well prepared for tomorrow, he should be the one to be frightened. He claimed that he had been anticipating this day for years in order to defend his honor and triumph over the people who had long embarrassed his father. On the day of the duel, Mo Fun makes his way toward the convention, where all of the city's prominent citizens would be there to witness Wang's coming of age. When all the guests are outside, Mo Fun goes up to Kai Tang, who admonishes him for acting like a VIP visitor and strolling on the red carpet. Mo Fun overlooked the fact that they are unaware that he is their friend Fan Mo, a member of the city hunters. A few of Mo Fun's pals, including his classmates, the army leader from the training program, and his father, came up despite the fact that Mo Fun arrived on his own. Though the most of them were certain he would lose. After exchanging handshakes, the duel starts. Both have remarkable strength. However, because Wang is a member of the Mu family, he is equipped with very special magical tools that enable him to move incredibly quickly, making it difficult for Mo Fun to land a single hit. Wang mocks him, claiming that his level 3 ice power is too powerful for his level 2 fire ignite, and then attacks Mo Fun with an ice storm. Mo Fun recalls his training from the City of Hunters, when he used the wolf's soul to align the 7 stars and release his true fire talent, which allowed him to surround himself with a fireball that shielded him from the ice storm. He then throws Wang to the ground with a fire explosion. Yuong, however, stands back up and tells Mo Fun that he is fortunate to have unlocked his level 3 talent because without it, a piece of SHT like him would never succeed. The Mu family leader is amazed they have to use this armor against a nobody like Mo Fun when he uses a customized body armor to explain how he became so strong. Everyone in the crowd complains that Wang's use of the armor has made the match unfair, and even the army commander orders Mo Fun to end the duel match right away. Wang admits that his father gave him the armor, laments the fact that he could never have received such a gift, and encourages Mo Fun to stop fighting because he is just a poor boy. However, Mo Fun recalls what his father did to help him enroll in the School of Magic, continues the battle by using all of his lightning strength, and makes it known that he is a double elemental mage for the first time. This time, he mixes the abilities and succeeds in dismantling Wang's body armor, culminating in an incredible yet unexpected triumph for Mo Fun. Please leave a comment below if you'd want me to review the second season. Thanks for viewing. If you loved the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and enable the notification bell so you won't miss another one. Take care until next time, folks.